fame. If you win it, comes and goes in a minute. Where's the real stuff in life to cling to? Long.
And how about Jackie Chan?
Jackie's a phenomenon. You know, he started as a stuntman, and you know, became a action star after Bruce Lee passed away, and he kind of carried the torch from there. And you know, I was a big Jackie Chan fan before I ever worked with him on Rumble in the Bronx, and I was just dying to work on that show for him. I would have done it for nothing. And they came over to Canada, and they did it in a very Hong Kong way, and they had no script, and they just kind of made it up as they went along. And it's the first time I went into audition for them. I was pretty young. I was about 23 at the time, and was clean shaven, and I looked really young. And they said, "Oh no, you're too young to be part of the gang," because they were looking to put a gang together that had to fight with Jackie throughout the movie. And so later on, I went to work on another movie, and I grew a goatee and everything. And my friend Mark Akerstream, who passed away, he was the stunt coordinator on the show, and he came by set to visit us. And I said, "Mark, take a picture of me." So he took a Polaroid, and I said, "Take that back and see if you can get me in for casting again to see if I can get a role on that movie," because they weren't ready to go yet. So he did, and they called me back in. Didn't recognize that I was the same guy now that I had a beard. And I went in, and this time I had to actually audition with Jackie. I had to do some dialogue with him, and then I had to do a fight with him right then and there in the audition room. So I was nervous as hell, but I guess I did okay, because I barely stepped out the door, and they said, "You got a part." And I said, "Great. When am I working?" "Oh, we don't know yet, but you have 10 days. "Okay, great." And I said, "Can I read the script or anything?" "No script, but here's a story outline." It was about 5 pages, basically told you the gist of the story. And they did some wardrobe fitting, and then that was it. And I started working with Jackie, and we came onto the set the very first day. We were doing a fight scene in a grocery store, and Jackie's guys had already worked it out with him, and they already knew what they were doing. And they just, you start here, and they put another guy over there. "You start here, you start here." "Okay, and action." Like, wait a minute, time out before Jackie hits me. What are we doing? Like, we kind of got to learn these moves and stuff like that. So his stunt guys would show us like 3 moves, and then we'd do a couple moves with Jackie, and they'd cut. He just does it in pieces, you know, and puts it all together. And yeah, it was just crazy. And they had a dialogue coach there from Hong Kong, and all he would ever say to us is, "What would you say in this situation?" And I was supposed to be the Mexican in the gang, so I'd say, "Yo, que pasa, man? What you doing?" And he'd go, yeah, you say that." So we just made up the dialogue as we went along. There was no script to go by. And like I said, I was contracted for 10 days, and 56 days later, I was finally off the movie. It just kept going and going and going, and they just kept making it up as they went along. But Jackie, he was hands-on, helping choreograph everything. You know, he made the final decisions on the fight scenes and how the scenes were constructed. Stanley Tong was the director. And then in between takes, Jackie play hacky sack with us, and he would help sweep up or pull cable or whatever needed to be done. He wasn't acting like a movie star at all. He was just one of the guys. You know, it's pretty cool.
And you will be happy too.